Okay, so I've talked about vertical shin squatting before. The goal of squatting with a vertical shin is primarily to work on the backline muscles. So it takes some of the pressure off the quads, which work hard when you bend your shins forward, and puts it into the glutes and the hamstrings, which is the more underused area for most of us. So when you're standing behind your chair, as you sit back, what you're looking for is to watch that the knee doesn't go forward of the ankle. So you can do that just by looking at your foot to make sure that your foot stays completely visible. But the better way is to get a mirror, because data is really important here. You will not be able to see the problem unless you have sources of information. So I recommend a mirror for this, but the shortcut is knee directly over ankle. So you can just do a couple of two-legged squats, really working to maintain that vertical shin. It's like you're sitting backwards in your chair. And then maybe on your third or fourth squat, what you're going to do is stay there at the bottom, transfer your weight over into your right leg, and you're just going to pick your left leg up from the ground. And maybe take your hands off your chair. I don't really care. Use as much support as you need, but also as little support as you need. And you're just working here to feel the standing leg working. And then you can straighten that and feel a really nice deep glute contraction. When you go to the other side, same thing. You're just going to go into a double-legged squat, shift your weight over to your left leg, get your right leg out of the way anywhere, and then hang out for a bit before you fall over. This is my weaker leg. Before you come out back to standing. You can also start at the top, which is a little bit harder, and you're just going to sit back, maintaining that vertical shin the whole way to the bottom of your very small mini squat, because you're working on technique here, not how far can you go, and then back up. From the front, what you want to watch for, and this is a good leg to do it on, as you start at the top, can you see how my hip has swung out to the side? So that's because I'm weaker here. You're going to need to rotate that hip back in so it's ASIS, knee and ankle in line. And that's what you want to have as you're working on this, rather than letting yourself slide out. Now, the obvious place that this is a useful movement in daily life is going up and down hills and up and down stairs, which could be single-legged squatting experiences if you maintain that vertical shin. Obviously also getting out of chairs, getting up and down from the floor, but I think stairs are a good place to practice this. But the key is that vertical shin, whether or not it's a single leg squat or a double leg squat. Okay, vertical shin is the answer to getting more butt into your squats.